On April 20th, 2010, on an offshore oil rig in the Gulf of Mexico, 41 miles away from Louisiana, exploded, known today as Deepwater Horizon. The immediate effects of Deepwater Horizon were significant damages to wildlife and the surrounding communities that were in the Gulf of Mexico.
My name is Jacob Pretty, reporting in. What is your name, sir?
My name is Clint.
Nice to meet you, Clint. What did you see here today?
So I was out here surfing, good old waves of the Gulf of Mexico. My ship almost drowned, so I had a surfboard to save myself. Almost got bit by a shark. But deep in the night, it was like 3 a.m. Me and my buddies right here surfing, getting some good waves, and you know what I mean? And basically what happened was I look out in the distance and I see this massive oil rig, and I'm like, dude, what is that? And I'm like, dude, it's an oil rig. And then like as soon as I saw it, it like blew up, and then there's a big bright cloud. And then after that, man, we have, next thing you know, we got like Coast Guard and we got like all that crazy stuff going on. So like all I had to do was, pack up my surfboard and go home. But I think there's a fire in the middle of the ocean right now. I don't know how it's possible, but it just happens,
How do you feel about this, sir?
I'm devastated, man. Can't catch no waves out there anymore.
I hear you. Well,
reporting live from FBGM News, the oil well was located on the seabed 4,993 feet below the surface and extended approximately 18,000 feet into the rock. On the night of April 20th, a surge of natural gas blasted through a concrete core recently installed in order to keep the rig sealed for later use. Once released, natural gas traveled up the Deepwater rig's riser to the platform where it ignited. This killed 11 people, workers, and injured 17. The rig capsized and sank on the morning of April 22nd, rupturing the riser, through which drilling mud had been injected in order to counteract the upward pressure of the oil and natural gas. Without any opposing force, oil began to discharge into the Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah.
The volume of the oil escaping the damaged well, originally estimated by BP to be about 1,000 barrels per day, was thought by U.S. government officials to have peaked more than 60,000 barrels per day.
My name is Dylan Stewart with FBGM News. I'm reporting on the chemical disaster of the Deepwater Horizon and giving you details on the chemicals involved in said disaster. The oil spilt during the Deepwater Horizon contained various chemicals such as benzene, which is a colorless, flammable liquid with a sweet odor, which is found in gasoline and many other products. Benzene is composed of 6 carbon and 6 hydrogen, which is shown over here, which is our given Lewis structure. Another chemical involved was toluene, which is another colorless, flammable liquid with a sweet odor that floats on top of water. Spilt during the Deepwater Horizon contained various chemicals such as benzene, which is a colorless, flammable liquid with a sweet odor, which is found in gasoline and many other products. Benzene is composed of 6 carbon and 6 hydrogen, which is shown over here, which is our given Lewis structure. Another chemical involved was xylene, another colorless and flammable liquid with a sweet odor composed of 8 carbon and 10 hydrogen, shown on the given Lewis structure.
Okay.
Corexit 950A and Corexit 950-27A are chemical dispersants primarily used to break down oil, which were used during the oil cleanup. Corexit 950 and 950-27A are both proprietary blends, meaning their exact chemical formulas are not publicly known.
Clint here back again with FBGM News. Corexit 9527A is known to contain buteoxyethanol. Clint back here, FBGM News, schooling y'all kids on a subject. Buteoxyethanol, it's a colorless liquid with a sweet, ether-like odor. While commonly used in many cleaning products, paints, and inks, it's also been identified as a potential health concern, particularly for its effects on red blood cells. Hey, it's been real. This is Clint from FBGM News.
This is Dylan from FBGM News.
And this is Jacob from FBGM News.
We'll see you on the next chemical disaster.